Hey guys, so once again, this is going to be more of a time allotment episode. Um, as you can see, I got a messy floor plan going on here, but you know, it's functional, so that's pretty much what I'm going for. And I do have a different idea, a different setup in mind, but I'm going to do it a little later. My main issue that I plan to try to conquer this episode is to figure out how to get power out of this. So I got 4 million to 4 million, and it's not going nowhere. Like, I thought it would feed off of this and these, but it turns out it's not feeding off this at all. So I have a plan to fix that. Now, if it works, is an entirely different story, but I do have a an idea or two for that. Another thing I plan to do this episode is I got tired of having so much sugarcane. Like, yeah, it's nice to have it, but that I had like 10 plants here of sugarcane, and they grow like 100 odd blocks high. And I mean, I already put it away, but I got I think 15 stacks just from breaking these. So I mean, I made all my bookshelves to use up some of the sugarcane for the enchantment table, and I was like, all right, enough's enough, and I cut it down to just one. I mean, if I get to the point where I need more, I'll throw in a second one. And then I got my cactus. Now, I have these guys on SNAD, which is supposed to speed this up by adding a redstone signal. So I was thinking about putting a redstone, like a clock repeater here, so then both things will get a redstone signal and will grow as tall as they can, and then I can just harvest them when I need them, and that'll be that. And it doesn't take any power. So that's another plan for this episode. And then the big thing that I plan to do, the really big plan, is I want to get into the age of storage. Now, I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place here, and I do apologize, but this is just kind of how I play. Like, when I realize I have a problem, or I realize that there's something that I could make go smoother, then I'm like, okay, I want to work on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delve into this big time. I'm going to craft a storage network. I'm going to get the biggest one I can, because I'm pretty sure it's not too difficult. And then I might actually make the backpack as well. But let's just play that as we go, because we're gonna solve our power issue first. Then we're gonna do the farming issue. Then I'm gonna do the um, storage issue. So my first thing is I want to make. This is my first plan. It goes with the particular machine, and I want to believe that this is what I need to use. So I need a piston. I need these little crystallized mineral chunks, and I need these mineral chunks around a piece of paper, which I only need to make one because it makes 24 per. So that's what we're going to do first. So let me go get... See, I think my sensitivity's higher. I feel like I just kind of like whipped around there real quick. But alright, I needed to get that. I'll take a stack of these. Uh, take half a stack of redstone. And we will take these 30 iron. Alright, that should be... paper. I need paper. I got 14 pieces of paper, but don't you worry. I got enough sugarcane to make enough paper to... I can make a lot of paper. That's the moral of the story. So first, let's start with the piston. Let's just go like this. I'm a moron. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Let's do that, and then we will go bam, and redstone on the bottom, iron in the middle, and I think we only need one. I should make a couple. I can always throw them in the completed machinery's chest. And now we have these 5. And we need to make these things, which is... And it'll give us 24 of those, which is more than adequate. We need 1... Oh man, look at that, I can use 1 to make 1. Now that is a return right there. Let's, piston in the middle. And there we go. So let's see if this solves our issue. I'm not really sure how these work. I did make this new book, and it's pretty much, well, it takes a book and 2 of these mineral chunks to make it. And it's supposed to give you like a tutorial for the dynamics of integration, or integrated dynamics, whatever. But it's just so, it's lengthy, and it seems rather complicated. But I'm gonna go ahead and muster through, because I'm not exactly... It shouldn't be beyond my comprehension. So we're just gonna get rid of all of this for now. I don't want anything hooked up to anything. I just want this battery cell. We'll pause this. That generator is already toast. And we'll pause that. So there's no power going from anything. Now we'll stick this guy here. Or we won't stick this guy here. What is this good for? Tell me what it's good for. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is so annoying. Alright, so let's see. I did read a pretty significant amount of this book already. Oh, no, because even if I have these specific cables, it still isn't hooking up to the actual battery, so... well, you know what? Let's try it. It's not like we don't have plenty of supplies. Some sticks. What was it? It was 3 sticks, 3 sticks. I don't think this is right. That's not right. Alright, so, I don't want to lose this, because I might make this, and this might work. But we're gonna... we're gonna try to focus on staying... excuse me, staying in this mod pack. Because this should work with one another. Like, there's no reason for it to be this complicated. That would just... It's just... I mean, it's supposed to be a game. Like, it's not supposed to be... I'm not supposed to have a Harvard graduate degree to be able to do this. I mean, it's common sense. You got a battery, you somehow plug it in, and... you plug it into whatever other thing you're using. And that's not working either. Let's take out a couple of these. I don't want to get too far, because I want to make sure the machine will work. Let's get some stupid machine that I made and realized is ridiculous. Let's see, plant interactor, sewage composter, something that we'll... let's just pick this one. It doesn't matter. They all consume power whether they're doing anything or not. So we'll just pick this, and we'll throw it right here. And see, it's... What am I missing here? It won't even, like, this won't even connect to it. Like, tell me how this... Like, how can they make it this complicated? Like, seriously. Alright, let's put everything back the way it was, and we'll start on the redstone clock. And we'll see, and I'll try to come up with another idea solving this problem. Because, unfortunately, I'm too stupid to just give up. Definitely not smart enough to figure this out. Alright. The good news is I got 4 million. You gonna connect to that or what, bro? The good news is I got 4 million of RTFs of power ready to go whenever I feel as if it is necessary. So I mean that's a plus. Okay, well let's see if I can manage to make the redstone clock without everything being ruined. So this is the other plan I had. It requires lithium dust, which I actually don't have. So I actually can't do that even if I wanted to. Sand, fermented ore meat, sand to lithium. I don't like you. Yeah, so until I get some fermented ore meat or lithium itself, that's kind of out of the question anyway. So let's check out that redstone clock. I actually plan to use this to maybe automate a few of things, especially like I am relatively tired of pouring ingots whenever I have, 800 blocks of iron to take care of. I like this one. Let's do this one. I need stone. And I thought about doing that to make that a little bit easier, but I don't know. So many things I've been making, it's been just straight up going to waste because it has no particular purpose. Or I make it, then I can't use it. So how do I make this? 4 redstone, 4 iron. Got all that. Now this should work as is. No power required. Nothing fancy. Should just be able to plop it down, change the settings, which should be the most complicated part. I don't know where these guys are spawning. There's only one place that could be spawning. Where I set up the ender seeds, but I almost got scared. Okay, so I logged back in. I had to reset everything because it got all wonky on me, and I was messing with. I was looking around and I saw an Enderman. I was like, I'm gonna attack you, and I was looking for my sword. And my sword was missing, and I literally I was gonna just cry, but after searching every single chest, I managed to find it. So this should be see what's going on there? So as long as that's freaking out, this will just keep growing until it's at max height. So then instead of having all this, sugarcane and being up ridiculous levels, I'll have 2 extremely ridiculous leveled things and it'll save a lot more space. Which in turn is why I want to get into the storage mod, because I'm going to change all that into one area, and I wanted to see if I could somehow put a hopper underneath all of these chests, put them all together in the center, drop down a pipe, and have it separate the wood and the sticks and the leaves into one chest, one ridiculously large chest, and then everything else into the other chest. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. This is pretty much as far as I got with that. So, where do we want to put this? Let's just work on it right here. That guy's been standing there for about 4 episodes. He must really like that torch. So, let's put some of this away until we figure out how to use it. Yay, more conduits. This is just like the chem lab all over again. I'm like, there's got to be a way I can get fluid in you. So I use a fraction of my resources to make every fluid container and conduit in the game, in every mod pack, and none of them work. At least I can say it isn't me, or the way there is to do this is outside of normal thinking. Redstone writer. What is this? I know I'm getting distracted, but that's what I do. So it doesn't tell me what it does. I can look it up later. Redstone reader doesn't tell me what it does. Reads redstone values, writes redstone values. That's not very specific, nor does it help me, because as much as I love to set up redstone ticks and all that stupid nonsense and complicated stuff, all I want is something to transmit power from a battery. It shouldn't be too much to ask for. In real life, I can think of 20 different ways I can get power out of a battery. In this game, it's got to be, specific. Anyways, I want to make a... What do I want to make? I don't know what it's called. Let's just, craft. I'm looking for the, bag and other crafter thing. Alright, let's, chest. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Chest builder, that's what it's called. So I need 2 levers, 6 iron, and a chest. So, okay, it could be normal cobblestone and a stick. Good. So let's, yeah, why did that do that? Oh, I don't care. Prefer doing it the easy way anyway. Or I won't call it the easy way. Prefer doing it the way I am used to. I'm trying to find ways to make things a little bit simpler and to be a little bit more efficient, but I mean, out of all honesty, it's not all that important. Like I said, this is supposed to be a game, not rocket science. I mean, yeah, I enjoy a challenge. I'm not gonna lie. I like something that's slightly complicated, I guess. But this is there's a point where it's like when I need extra schooling to play a video game, that's when you realize that the world's gone a little too far. Yeah, we'll just stick to this area. This would be a good area to do this. It's gonna be over there anyway. So I want to make a chest, and I might do the backpack just because. It takes plastic, and I have plastic, so we want to make super max ridiculous insano chest. It's gonna take 18 chests, 64 iron, 64 oak fences, and 4 clay. And we get to choose the color, so let's make it the coolest shade of green we can. I think right there is pretty good looking. Well, we need to get the resources for this. And I need to eat some food. No wonder I'm getting fat, man. I'm chugging out of these donuts. I'm gonna start eating fish. High in protein, low in calories, less carbs. So it said, how many chests did I need? Oh, I'll just make more, it's fine. Plastic for the backpack. I need a whole stack of iron. We need a ton of fences. Not sure. We'll just do that. And what was the other thing? Clay. I need clay. Blocks chest. Let's take 32 of those. And let's see what we can do here. So I want to make 3 more chests. I need to make a stack of oak fences. That is more than a stack. Oh well, forget it. Don't matter. Let's throw them overboard or burn them in the thingy. Stack of iron, 64 fences, and 4 clay. And that should be the biggest chest I can make. So we're gonna build that. Boom. All right. For those of you that don't know, bright green is my favorite color. That's not quite it. Look at the size of that chest. So I think if you go into options and probably video settings and set the scale to max, and I should be able to actually see it. Alright. I don't know how long this is going to last. Probably once I actually automate this, I'm not going to use that interface anymore because I like the larger squares. So, okay, so we did that. Now, that's this one. Let's make the storage. I want to make all this. The master. Wait, craft a storage network master block, and a storage network request block, and a simple storage network processing controller block, and I'm going to make the remote. So, let's start with. I'm going to type in the word storage, and hopefully it just gives me everything that I need on one screen. Anyway, this does have some perks, I suppose. I think we're going to need the storage link cable, which is storage cable around. Okay, so let's make that real quick. I need stone. What did I do wrong? Oh, I need stone slabs first. I'm a moron. Alright, let's do... How do I make stone slabs? Alright, so that was far more complicated than it had to be. Don't you just hate when you're like, oh, yeah, it's so simple, and then you try to do it, and it's like, duh. So now we get 8 storage cables, and now we'll make this guy, which means I need more chests, so I should have made a boatload of these, but it's fine. I can do that right now. Just make 8 of them. Actually, when this is said and done, I'll have tons. And we get 4 of these storage link cables. That is step numero uno. Now I need a storage network master. So it's 4 blocks of quartz, 4 storage cables, and a diamond. Let's go get that, because I'm sure I have all that. 1 diamond. Yeah, I only have 3 stacks of quartz. I think we'll be alright. I swear it took me 4 or 5 hours to process all those materials. Okay. I think I mixed them up. There we go. Alright, so we got the storage network master. Now we need the storage request table. What was the other one? Wasn't there 3? Junk storage unit. Pattern storage unit. I thought there was another machine I needed for this. Oh, I'm not going to sweat it. I'll figure it out later. I need storage request table. Crafting table, 4 gold, and 4 more of those things. So let's just do that to begin with. Because we're going to need more of these irregardless. So then we need a crafting table and 4 something. Gold bars. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a crafting table. So do that. And I'm pretty sure it was in the corners. I would absolutely hate to have to ring around the rosy the whole thing again. Alright, so there we have that. So now with these 4 items, it should pretty much be complete. I shouldn't need much else, but I am going to make that work without crafting from unlimited distance. From an unlimited distance. That work without crafting from an unlimited distance. 64 block distance, unlimited distance. I like the sound of unlimited. And I have all the stuff to do it, I think. So let's make another storage network master. I need 4 slime balls. 4 more blocks of quartz. 1 more diamond. And let's check and make sure we get everything in one go. Oh man. Just do that, I guess. Figure something out here. 1 glowstone. And I think that's it. 2 gold. I need 2 gold. Where am I going to ditch to get 2 gold? Okay, so let's put the clay away. I shouldn't need that anymore. And we'll grab 2 gold. And we should be able to make the super remote. Alright, so first I need to make this storage network master, which is 4 of these, a diamond, and 4 quartz. No, I just get a kick out of saying 4 quartz. I don't know why. So that's 4 slime balls, 2 gold, this thing, and what was the last thing? That's it. Alright, cool. Oh, I'm an idiot. I could have seen that. Alright, so now now I can craft from an unlimited distance. Let's put it all together. So, I want to put it right here, but that's going to be an issue. Because I have this mess. I guess I could let's test the theory real quick. Alright, so, I can do that. That's a thing. That'll work. It's a little further back than I want it to be, but it'll do. And we're gonna break this torch, and we're going to place this here. I wonder if I could change the color of these. Now, I'm not sure which order this is to go in. If it has to be the master block on the bottom, or the... Well, let's try to use common sense. Storage request table, storage network master. I would imagine the master would have to be the most direct contact with the inventory, and it would be like the computer motherboard. So let's pretend like I know what I'm talking about. You know, pop that there. Potentially empty slot 288 connection cables. 1 storage link cable, 1. Alright. That's cool. Now what do I do? Haha, I did stuff. But I should be able to activate the interface. Oh, there we go. Alright. So now I should be able to just start plugging stuff in here, and I can craft anywhere in the game. So, wait. I'm over here enchanting. Oh crap, you know, I forgot all my lapis. Bam! What? Where is the lapis? I don't know if it'll actually show me that. But alright guys, so that's that. I'll have to transfer everything over, and that will be... Oh, I want to apologize. I forgot. I got an achievement without you guys. I went and did an upper. It's like a hopper, but upside down. I didn't know it was an achievement. It seemed rather simple. But I did it. So, yeah. I got that achievement without you. And we got this achievement today. This achievement, this one, and this one. The only thing we didn't get was this one, and I'm not entirely sure what it's for. So, yeah. Now, I know I'm skipping around, but like I said, I don't know how to do this or this, so that's going to be an issue. And I don't know how to do this or this, so those are also issues, and that's going to take a while. And duh is how I feel about this. Because, like, I know I can do this, but right now it's kind of like, I don't know, I kind of want to figure out the generators I have before I start delving into another generator set. And this stuff we can get more into. I'm going to do the backpack before the end of the episode. For sure. And I think we're going to worry about the Twilight Woods maybe in like 5 episodes. This is like utmost importance. We have got to make s'mores. Actually, this sounds great. Alright, cornbread, BLT sandwich, cheeseburger, enchanted golden apple, onion rings, and coffee. And in that order. Is like a sandwich. Like, do you dip it in the coffee? Do you pour the coffee on top? Do you freeze it? Dehydrate it? Powderize it? I'm kind of confused on how you do the whole coffee thing. Use every modifier on a yo-yo at least once. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's tedious. That's gonna be a job in itself. But alright, I think we're doing a pretty good job. Let's do the backpack. I'm just going to make what I can within a reasonable... reasonably, of course. So, 24 columns and 12 rows is probably not in the budget. Yeah, it takes 36 plastic and I got 28. So, let's try 12 and 12. Takes 18 plastic. 32 iron. Yeah, I think that would be... That's 144 items. I think that is a more than sufficient backpack, and it will give us the achievement. So we're gonna get a little bit darker of a green. That other stuff's a little too much, I don't know, light for me. I wanted leather, leather. Plastic, leather. I need more iron. Can you imagine how heavy a backpack would be using this much iron? Like, that would be kind of ridiculous. Okay, so it's 32 iron ingots. That's like 6 chest plates. Alright, that should do it, right? Sweet. And we have a ridiculous backpack. Can I wear the ridiculous backpack? Shift click? Shift right click? Control click. Okay, I guess I can't wear it. But if I take this backpack, and I take my ender pouch, and I take this backpack, and I put my ender pouch inside, now I have an even more extended backpack. And I can craft anywhere. Alright, so I think this episode has been a fantastic success. Other than this, if anybody, actually, by the time you guys see this video, I'll have this figured out 10 times over. So, you guys can tell me how dumb I am and how simple it is to fix this some other time. But other than fixing this, I got pretty much everything under control. I did the upper on this because, you know, I've been actually using this fish stuff pretty good. And it's a good resource, a good way to use the resources. I mean, I can always use food, so it's a positive thing. And then I actually got biofuel, which I don't know how to use it yet. I'm sure it goes to something else. And I crushed something else. I crushed trees for biofuel. Oh, and I crushed glowstone acorns to get glowstone. Not that I particularly needed it, but the glowstone was I didn't want to waste it, and I didn't want to melt it down and end up not being able to use it and end up with this. Because eventually I'm gonna use this, but not right now. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm glad you can bear witness to such a great success. And I do want to apologize for not putting descriptions in the video, but I mean, I'm pretty much just following along the series, doing what I need when I decide it's necessary, and I don't expect anyone to watch me for information. I expect people to watch this if they're, like, dead bored and love Minecraft, and are like, you know what, this guy looks like he's doing something, let's see if we can get any tips off of him, possibly, or let's see how he does things, you know, because it's kind of what I do. I kind of reference, when I get into a tight spot, or something that I'm not sure about, I kind of reference, like, 2 different people, because they tend to have a general idea of what to do. But I mean, I mostly, like, I try hard to figure it out on my own first. Like, I have to be, like, really stumped. Like the chem lab in my last series, I tried and looked up 30 different things, and I just don't know what to do. And this is going to be, I'm pretty sure this is going to be another one of those problems, because I tried quite a few things before I got on camera. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll be sure to shoot probably 6 more videos tonight before I go to sleep. Later on, guys.